All right, team. David Ozio here, Lake Fork Guide. The topic that I'm going to go over for the next maybe couple of videos is going to deal with fishing in the backs of the creeks. You know, I mean, when it gets this time of the year, people think, oh gosh, that water's so hot. It's too hot to be outside. This and that and this and that. To be honest with you, if you've got wind blowing on any given July or August day, 15-mile-an-hour winds, it's amazing how nice it is. I mean, even if the surface temps or even if the atmosphere temps 95 degrees, it's still no problem. Today we're dealing with 88 degree surface temp back here in the back of this creek. And so what we're going to be after is we're going to be checking to see if we can catch some of these bigger fish. I looked around, there is shad in this in particular creek, and I thought, there's a possibility we might be able to latch onto a good one. Good one. In the grass. Back to the creek. This is what you can find when you get way back in these creeks. Now, this was caught on a black and blue Cinco with just a little bit of weight in the front. It's got some grass back here. So this is the type of quality. This is a good heavy 5-pounder, 5.5-pounder. So backs of creeks in the fall. As you can see, there are some good ones in here. That one was about 5.5 pounds. So as you can see, that in particular fish was caught, just like I said, on this Cinco, black and blue. Water's fairly off color. You can see down maybe 4 or 5 inches, and that's no problem with regard to catching these fish. If you've got sunshine, it's all the better. Cloudy days, it's a little bit more tough. Now, the main thing I was relying on today when we were attempting all this, and you can go to any back of any creek that's on this lake, especially in September. That's when it's really interesting, and throw a black and blue swim jig. That's what this is right here. This one's a 1/4 ounce, and it's got a black and blue trailer on it, and this will work insanely good. All through the months. I'm here early in July just to check and see if these fish have started to move into these areas, and that's the big key to wanting to see, because when we go into August, a lot of these fish will start to move into the creeks, even in early September. I've seen that in the past. Now, as you can see here, using my Okuma equipment, Okuma is really good. Even a underspin with a white little dipper on it is killer. This is an awesome setup right here for that with the Helios SX. So that's also a pretty serious contender as far as catching these fish at this time of the year. Now, I will also if the grass is really, really thick, all right, and which is on occasion been the case, I will also throw at them a skinny dipper with just a tungsten in the front of it, 3/0 hook, and that goes through the grass exceptionally well. And so whenever you're bumping into it, but it won't hang up into it. And so that's a big key to the success that's tied to fishing in the backs of creeks right now. So do not pass up these creeks. Do not abandon them just because you think that the water's too hot or whatever the case. It's surprisingly enough that these big fish will lay back here in these creeks year round. And so that goes for all the creeks on Lake Fork. I mean, it don't matter which one. It's a main lake creek or if it's even a small creek. Head to the backs, dig out these tools I just showed you, and get to work on them. Spend an afternoon. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and catch that like on the 3rd cast, catch a 5.5 pounder. So there's a lot more in here, and I'm going to dig on some right now. So give that a try. I think you're going to do well.